What's going on, guys? This is Real Deal Fantasy HQ with your boy LQ back in for another great episode. In today's episode, we are talking Matt Breida versus Jordan Howard. This is the running back battle series that I am putting together, and hopefully moving forward, I can get some other, running back battles that are actually interesting and fantasy relevant to you guys when it comes to draft day. So I don't want to waste any more time, so let's get right into the episode. So we got Matt Breida versus Jordan Howard. Who to draft come draft day, or if you're going to draft him at all. But this is simply just an expectations, versus who should be the guy that sees your bench or your value as a flex position. They both have potential flex position value. Let me get that straight. But it is hard to believe and pull the trigger on these guys, being that they're on the Miami Dolphins. You know what I mean? Now, the Dolphins finished dead last when it comes to rushing offense. Kalen Ballage averaged 1.8 yards per carry. That is embarrassing. And then Fitz Magic, the 35-year-old quarterback, led the team in rushing, people. So that is hard to believe that you are going to draft a Miami Dolphin running back. But they have flex potential, only being that this is the best talent that the Dolphins had in the last couple of years, minus Kenyon Drake, because Adam Gase convinced us that he was trash. But still, this is a better talent that they have currently on the roster, and I'm willing to take the shot. It's not really a risk, really, people. It's a very low risk, but a high reward here, that if you can get a running back in those late rounds, like the 12th, 13th round, either or of these guys, and they come in and produce points on your flex position. And they could be, plug and play if they're going to sit on your bench and you got a guy that's hurt. It's not working out for you at the flex position. You really don't have a strong flex player. These two guys can be very valuable. But again, we're here for the running back battle. Who are you going to pick? Now, I find myself in mock drafts that a lot of people are forgetting about these two. And I find myself leaning towards Matt Breida because he brings that PPR value where I think he will be able to have his pass catching ability be, emphasized. I think where he can be the guy that you can go to out of the backfield for Tua. So I feel like Jordan Howard also has that brute ability. He's a power runner. He can be very touchdown dependent. He can see the goal line touches. He'll be the red zone target. So we all know Jordan Howard isn't going to catch the ball, people. So he doesn't bring that much PPR value to you. But again, Matt Breida is very explosive. He has that home run ability once he gets to that second level. And once he, gets that one jump cut, and he's very shifty, people. And I like how Matt Breida runs. So he can have that home run ability for you guys when it comes, game day. But overall, we have to realize and understand the team that he plays for. And I think the Miami Dolphins went to the draft. They added some young pieces to that O-line. They drafted Tua. He brings that swagger. He brings, a new dynamic to that offense, and definitely have some great weapons in Devontae Parker and Preston Williams. So hopefully that offense can be rolling. They can be able to run the ball, you know what I mean? And then Jordan Howard and Matt Breida could be that 1-2 punch here. I think it'll be a 60-40 situation here. I don't really know or pinpoint who will be the 60 and who will be the 40, but if it ends up being Matt Breida being the 60% of snap opportunity to be, the 1A situation, Jordan Howard would be 1B. I don't know if that's going to last very long, because the question is, can Matt Breida handle that? Is he going to be able to stay healthy when he gets that? Because we've seen him in San Fran, the very crowded backfield, barely getting like 45 to 50% snap opportunity in some games. And then he still finds his way to miss some games to be injured. So that's definitely a question for me if I'm going to actually invest in Breida, if I'm going to invest in a Miami Dolphin running back. And then I find Jordan Howard just being more so filling the role of a pest. You know what I mean? I don't think that he brings that 60%, explosiveness to that offense, that if he's the 1A situation here, I don't know if I can believe in that. I find Jordan Howard just being a pest like he was to Miles Sanders, holding him back, and his abilities, holding him on his development. I find him more of this turning into the cancerous Tariq Cohen of what basically happened to him, which got him out of Chicago. Tariq Cohen coming in 2017, Jordan Howard coming off a 1,000-yard season. He still put up 1,000 yards there with Tariq Cohen, but it just was the holding back of not being able to catch the ball and Matt Nagy going in a different direction with the offense and Jordan Howard didn't fit. So that's why he was shipped off, you know what I mean, to Philly. But Tariq Cohen, he was the cancerous. I really hate this bastard. He's holding David Montgomery back, people, and I just hate it. They need to release the beast. But that's a whole different episode in itself. But I find myself Jordan Howard playing that role now to Matt Breida in Miami. So, again, we need to figure out who would be the better option. Am I going to take a guy that has no PPR value to me? Jordan Howard become very touchdown dependent. You know what I mean? There will probably be some weeks where we barely even see Jordan Howard getting any, like, you know, first and second down, you know, touches. He'll just strictly be the third down back, or he'll just strictly be the goal line back, and et cetera. Again, it's not terrible. It's not the end of the world because you're getting these guys at the 12th, 13th round. But I just don't like touchdown-dependent players, so I'll probably lean towards Matt Breida when it comes to draft day, being that he's very explosive, that he has the PPR value where he can catch some balls out of the backfield, be the check down the Tua, which it just sounds and feels better when I can get Matt Breida that late because people are forgetting about him. And we've seen the talent that he displayed in San Fran. He is a great running back, people. I mean, he got outplayed by Raheem Mostert because, again, injury played. There's like times where he was playing through injury. Like, I don't need a player that's going to be that irresponsible either, you know, going in, you know, higher rounds. But again, there's no real risk here. I like them both. I wouldn't draft them both, but I would lean towards more if I had to. Not necessarily had to, if I just wanted to, you know what I mean, in the late rounds with a Matt Breida instead of a Jordan Howard. So I find it crazy that, you know, Jordan Howard's only 25 years old, people. He feels like he's like 36 years old. But oddly enough, he's 25. He's still young. He still has some potential, but I just don't like the situation he's in now if he's going to play that 1B situation. So overall, if we're going to have this battle, obviously, you know, you have to go with the better end of this deal because, again, there's no real risk. I got to keep stressing that. But overall, I think that, you know, Jordan Howard's a very good running back still. I think Matt Breida outplays him. He plays that 60% role. But again, also have an insurance policy, people. Always have, you know, a backup plan if these two don't work out. That's definitely something you need to keep in mind. Maybe the Dolphins are good in 2020. They have a very hungry, young wide receiver group in Devontae Parker and Preston Williams. They have a tight end on the rise, Mike Gesicki. I think I said that right. And they have two veteran running backs who've been through the ringer who want to prove themselves now. So I think with that young quarterback back there that they got into him, if he stays healthy, they can get that ball rocking and rolling. Even if they have Fitz started out, Fitz magic can work his magic for a couple weeks, you know, and then die down, dip out, ride the bench. Tua's in, Tua's hot, Tua's injured. Then Fitzmagic comes back in like nothing happened, people. So if that happens, it's still all good for Miami Dolphin players because, again, we're not investing that high on any of them, people. So there's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. That's all I got for you. So ultimately, the winner out of this running back battle will have to be Matt Breida. Very more explosive, brings PPR value. Jordan Howard seems very touchdown dependent to me. I don't see him averaging like 4.9 yards per carry, anything like that. I think it's going to be a 60-40 situation, a 1A, 1B situation here. And 1A will definitely be Matt Breida. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment below. Like and share and subscribe for me. All love is supported, people. And I'll see you guys next week for another great episode of Real Deal Fantasy HQ with your boy LQ. Peace.